Hello everyone, my name is Jason Zandri and welcome to This Week in Wallingford. This Week in Wallingford is an effort that I'm going to try to undertake as regularly as possible. While I would like to try to get it done each week, there are going to be circumstances that are going to prevent it. The intent of This Week in Wallingford is to communicate out to everyone some noteworthy items of interest that have occurred recently in town. These may just be activities from Town Hall or other items of interest that have appeared in the press, or they may be items from you. We would like to encourage you to come forward, give me a call at 203-294-4647, as well as email me at jason@zandri.net in order to give us some ideas of some items that you would like to see discussed here. Additional information can also be gathered from the woodingkaplan.com website, as well as my website, jasonzandri.spaces.live.com. I'd like to start with some town news from the election previously. This past week there was a recount of the entire election results. This was due to the fact that there were some council wins that occurred with less than 0.5% vote total, so it's an automatic recount. This was due to Mike Spiteri's win over Dawn Sorrow. The recount was completed over the weekend, and it was actually widened the Councilor-elect Spiteri's lead out to 38 votes. The recount changed none of the elected official standings other than the actual count totals. Everyone that was announced as a winner is still in place, and the Democrat Party is still holding on to their newly established 5-4 seat gain on the Wallingford Town Council. The 5 Democrats elected to the Town Council last week agreed that Michael Brudzinski will be submitted to become the chairman of the Town Council and that Vincent Testa would be the vice chairman when the new majority takes over the Town Council in January. The 5 met at the home of Councilor-elect Michael Spiteri, and Councilor Brudzinski confirmed on Monday that he has been selected by the group as chairman and that Vinny Testa has been selected as vice chairman. The Town Council took a couple of preliminary steps Tuesday towards a new fire station for the North Farms Volunteer Fire Department. Mayor Dickinson told the Town Council that the town is trying to buy a vacant parcel between Barnes Road and on Route 68 for the future fire station. The property is currently owned by Workstage LLC, and it's a 300,000 square foot building on Legis Road. At the end of the meeting, the council accepted a small sliver of state land adjacent to this desired property. That land will help enlarge the envisioned building area for the North Farms Volunteer Fire Department. Mayor Dickinson said that the state was willing to deed the land to the town thanks to some lobbying by our state legislators. The location of the future fire station is still not definite. As reported in the Record Journal on Wednesday, November 14th, the power of the internet led to more than 500 people applying for 2 town positions in Southington. There were 2 Southington town departments needing assistance, so Pat Berdinelli, town manager, executive secretary, volunteered her services to assist. On September 14th, Berdinelli put an ad in for a typist clerk in the newspapers and online. Over the next 3 weeks, over 500 people, 536 to be exact, sent in applications for one of the 2 positions or even both of them. There were several Southington residents along with people from surrounding municipalities, including Bristol and Meriden. Economic Development Coordinator Louis Perillo said, "It is the power of the internet, and it certainly helps us in filling these jobs." Town utility officials are cautiously considering a proposal by the chemical manufacturer SciTech Industries to pump industrial wastewater into the town's sewage treatment system. In a workshop held this Wednesday at 10 a.m., officials from the Utilities Department and SciTech agreed to schedule a meeting with the State Department of Environmental Protection to determine what types of regulatory hurdles that the proposal might encounter. SciTech on South Cherry Street currently treats its own water on site and discharges over 1.5 million gallons a day into the Quinnipiac River after it's been treated. In the proposal discussed on Wednesday, the company said that they would discharge about 500,000 gallons a day into the town's sewage plant, according to Paul Di Mogolesco, manager of the yield improvement for SciTech. The company said also that they would pre-treat the water to remove resins to avoid damaging the municipal system. Public Utilities Commissioner Dave Gessert said that SciTech is a valuable customer whose proposal must be considered, but he also added that the Commission should be careful about accepting a large quantity of new waste. We also have an obligation to our existing customers to make sure our current plan is protected, and we're watching the costs if there is a capacity problem, he said. Public Utilities Commission approved 3 years of electric rate increases and changes to the water and sewer fees Thursday night following a public hearing. The decision will increase electric rates by 5% on January 1st, 2008, by 2.5% on November 1st, 2008, and an additional 2.5% on November 1st, 2009. The Commission also approved changes to sewer and water charges, one of which was a $1,150 water connection charge for new buildings. The rate changes will help the Electric Division maintain strong cash reserves. Without the rate increases, the reserves would have dipped to $2.5 million into the negative by 2012, according to consultant Mark Bocomp, who designated the technical aspects of the new rate structure. The new rates will increase the reserves over the next 5 years to a projected $23 million in 2012 instead of the aforementioned negative balance. Officials said the Electric Division should, as a rule, maintain a minimum of $11 million up to $14 million in its reserves. Once again, I would like to remind everyone that this is This Week in Wallingford. If you want additional information, please feel free to go to woodandkaplan.com, as well as my website, jasonzandri.spaces.live.com. Again, my name is Jason Zandri, and this was This Week in Wallingford.